Hello everybody, welcome back into another stream of Baldur's Gate 3. Hope you're doing well. So, on yesterday's episode, we had some pretty interesting things going on. I spent a decent amount of time trying to infiltrate the Worm Rock Fortress, whatever it's called, to no avail, essentially. I mean, I could have made things work, but it was going to take too long, and it was kind of annoying me how much time it was taking for the stream, at least, so I went ahead and just kind of, went the proper route through, and then we got intercepted by, what's his name, Gortash, and I was like, okay, well that sucks. I'm not going to go through the fortress right now. I'm going to go beyond and see what's going on in this section of town. So I did that. I was trying to find the investigator to investigate the murders. I succeeded in that, and we told him that there was a ball plot going on, and she's like, well, we gotta alert the others. I'm like, well, that sounds like a you problem. And so instead, I'm gonna root around this sewer. So a kind of convoluted story, but that is essentially what happened. And as I was rooting around the sewer, lae'zel came up and her belly was slashed. I was like, what the hell's going on? Wait a second. This isn't lae'zel's hair. This isn't her circlet. Or is it a circlet on the head? Yeah, circlet. And then turns out it was Orin, and I had recognized her, so I was going to kill her, or at least attack her. So I reloaded the save and did that, and Karlach just one-shot her with her hammer thing, her bone. And so Orin got knocked out. I don't know exactly what happened to lae'zel, but I did get a backpack filled with a bunch of items, which I assume is lae'zel's. So Orin may have kidnapped lae'zel from camp. But I knocked Orin out, I stole her clothes, and I couldn't get her another stone or anything. And then I was in the sewers of the lower section of Baldur's Gate. So we'll be picking things up from there. There's like a little bit of a quest thing that I need to do in this region. So, yeah. Next, Mercy, welcome back in. How you guys doing? Mercy's doing well? Why can't I still can't think of the person that I'm thinking of with Mercy's profile picture. Should have thought about it a bit more. I guess the easiest thing would be to ask Mercy what the profile picture is of. So, I don't know exactly what this place is all about. It looks like there's probably a dead end, so maybe I should check this first. And then I'll go back around and go into like the tavern area type place that I saw, which reminded me of like the underbelly of Dalaran, whatever the hell that place is called. I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh, there's people.
That might be worth a look.
Scroll of Cloudkill, Thieves' Tools. I need those. Friggin' Herald, Live and Large Timbo, Woodchip's Grant, Ogre Boy Column. He's dead. The helmet looks interesting. Arabella! What the hell? You know how the secrets beckon so sweetly? Do you?
Arabella seems not to notice you as you approach. She's as intent on examining a peculiar stone as she is unbothered by the corpses littered on the ground.
Arabella? Hey! I had a feeling you'd show up. It's sort of our thing, like it's fate or something. Check out the stone. It's magic. Incredible, right?
Looks just like a stone to me. What's so special about it? Forget the stone. There are corpses everywhere. What happened? Have you been on your own this whole time? Study the stone, detect her thoughts. May as well look at the stone, right? So we could ask her about the corpses later. Only an honest TPK can cure me now? No, you. Got it.
You are flooded with memories of the distant past. Creatures slain, lovers reunited, spells crackling through the air. The stone holds records of all who have passed by it. Arabella is collecting them. It's as natural as breathing for her.
You're right, that stone is incredible. I saw past events as if I'd been there myself. I guess we'll say that one first, to put her off guard, right? It's an incredible stone, alright. Some stone.
And I've only scratched the surface. I want to know everything. Bone Man was right. The weave will take care of me. I just need to listen.
There are corpses everywhere. What happened?
Bandits came at me with daggers. They didn't know who they were messing with.
Have you been on your own this whole time?
Yep, and I like it that way. Bone Man told me to follow the weave, to let it guide me. I've learned a lot thanks to him, and I'm still learning.
Leave?
Don't worry about me, I'll be just fine. I'll see you soon enough. Bone Man said so.
Well, about that, kid. I'm just screwing with you guys. Brigand Herald, Live in Large Timbo, Wood Chips Grant, Ogre Boy Column. Right, so this looks like a job for Wheel to talk to the dead, perhaps.
The corpse does.
Yeah, okay. Kinda didn't think it'd work.
Corpse from
What can we do with this stone? Can we even take it? Maybe I could pickpocket her. Maybe not.
the corpse from. The corpse.
Okay, well,
Blood? No, never mind.
she has a teddy and some gold. Is this the stone she's speaking of? Weird. It's not gonna let me jump or teleport anywhere, I don't believe. So rather than walking back, zoom.
Moving ahead.
Okay, may as well save it, I suppose. And then we'll go into the bar thing that I saw before. There were some, like, bandits. No, not bandits. There were followers of Baal that were, like, shooting things at random refugees. So I just killed them without asking questions, because kind of had a feeling the conversation would devolve anyway. So, I mean, it was all self-defense. They were coming right for me. Now, I guess it was technically defense of others, but they weren't actually hitting the folks. Just making them dance. Saloon style. And now, how do I get back properly? I need to go up this way. Can I jump it? Can Will jump it? That's really the question.
One move ahead.
Hey, Jay Dixon, how you doing? Speaking of Return of the Goats, I posted on the Discord that there's going to be another, like, Fear the Old Lore video. It's a really short one in the next couple days. On Saturday, I think, is when it goes live to the public. Yeah, it'll be Saturday morning, so got that going on. Now we can come back over here. And this left me out of the place, that's right. Oh Lord, they're humming. Alright, maybe I should keep having Will be the pace of the party, but let's go ahead and save it here since I don't have to run back. Guild Hall, see anything you like? Beneath the gates. I'm inspired. Severn.
Before you ask, I ain't got none of that plum prosecco. Now, what can I get you, newcomer?
What do you have then?
Beverages of distinction, or in some cases, extinction, if you ain't careful. How you feeling today? Lucky?
Sure, let's see the liquor list. You lit liquor. Ooh, what is this, drunken cloth? While drunk, you have advantage on Constitution saving throws, and you gain temporary hit points equal to your Constitution modifier at the start of your turn. So I have a feeling this is going to be an amazing item whenever that next patch releases. Hey, Platinum Chip, welcome back in. Have I played Darkest Dungeon? Sort of. I played a tiny bit. I would need to look at... It's probably only like a couple hours. I didn't fall in love with it immediately. Let me look at my Steam library here. Because it's certainly in my thing. Wait, where do I even see my playtime? I couldn't tell you. I played it. I know that they, are they coming out with new DLC for Darkest Dungeon 2 right now? And why do you ask? I feel like Darkest Dungeon is probably one of those good stream games, because you could always name your party members after people in chat. So that way when you die, you can just meme on each other. Alright, so what all else does he have? Grilled cormorant. Okay. Milk. Essence of either. Soporific jug. I wonder if the H is dropped in like American English or something. I wonder if we just throw these at enemies and if that's how they work. Maybe one day I'll figure out some more mechanics of the game. Wait, how do I... Oh. Damn, what do you say?
What are you having?
What do you have done?
Beverages of distinction, or in some cases, extinction.
Oh, it's just, okay.
What are you having?
Got any gossip?
Around here, silence is golden, mate. Best remember that. Now, what can I get you?
True story. Baldurian mash. It's a key. Magpie Davis, Floridor. Cornella Van Thamper. Hans Feather. Lady Croup. Lady Flux. Double Doles.
Fine jewelry, lifted fresh from rich fat fingers.
Sticky Dondo. Dondo?
Any news? Fetcher isn't himself, so I'm running the shop. You buying or selling?
Where do you get the items you sell? Maybe a bit of both. Show me what you got. These are mostly potions. Ooh, Shade Slayer Cloak. While hiding, the number you need to roll a crit while attacking is reduced by 1. This effect can stack. Embroidered Bycocket. Yeah. Custard and pink rose dye. Combine this dye with an equipment item to alter the colors of fabric. Ooh. Figaro of Baldur's Gate invented this dye one day. He did not sleep for a fortnight, so anxious was he to get the pigment right. Dark amethyst. That sounds cool. Feywild green and dun dye. Halfling foresters use this dye in their ghillie suits for camouflage. We're gonna buy them all. I don't feel like I use stealth properly enough to use the Shade Slayer cloak, but this looks pretty cool though. It's why you ask. Would I play it on here someday? Maybe. You only ever played the first one? Excuse me. Are you asking me to play the second one or the first? Or either or both?
Sometimes stuff we sell comes back around to us again. So watch yourself. Got me? Fetcher isn't himself, so I'm running the shop. You buying or selling?
I'm going to buy all the thieves' tools. May as well buy the trap disarm kits as well. Purple worm gullet for the purple worm toxin.
Sometime.
Alright, let's...
Fetcher isn't himself, so
Where do you get the
I'm
items
running
you
the
sell?
shop. Let's just say the previous owners no longer have a use for them. Got me?
Alright, keep your secrets. Oh! It is her!
Come on now, guys.
Uh-oh.
A very fine hat from me.
She doesn't look very, like herself.
Time for a chat.
We're all on the same side, friend.
Wow, look who it is. Glad to see you in the city. Hope you found plenty of coin in Ketterick's coffers. Ready to do some business?
I found your eye patch at Moonrise. How'd you escape that place?
I survived the hells when Elturel fell. Compared to that, slipping out of Moonrise was child's play.
This doesn't seem like her. She's living the rough life. Alright. Good to see you again. What you up to this time?
Oh, I've got a few ideas. I'll be running this whole place in no time.
Is this a gold business you're running here?
Sure is. We work for Fetcher, handling what you might call pre-owned goods. Talk to Sticky. He'll cut you a deal.
Don't turn your back on her. Don't turn your back on her. Tut Thistleblog. Fosslethwaite? Fossilwaith? Fossilthwaite. Bro, how the heck do you say that dude's name? Too much Elden Ring brain. I'm trying to like look at the design on the damn carpets. Smiling Ginna? The professor. Oh, the basketball player?
Right. Which crew are you with? Bellbreakers? The Children of Hor?
What'd you call my mother?
Names ring familiar. Two of the many crews that make up the Guild. A loose collective with ties to every criminal enterprise in the city's underworld.
Neither. I run a crew called the Wumpskulls. Consider me an independent operator. I'm not with any crew, let's say consider me an independent operator. That's right, guys, I'm an operator.
In between scores, then? Oh, there's no shame in that. This Stone Lord business has even the bigger crews shutting up shop for a while. Fair warning, the Guildmaster wants no fraternizing with the Zhentarim. They're here to work, not share war stories. They won't be much use to us if they're drinking and dicing when the Stone Lord kicks the door down.
That's funny, I almost tried to identify myself as a Zhentarim, but the option wasn't there. You're so sure the Stone Lord is going to attack? I didn't think I'd ever see the Guild and the Zhentarim working together. Like to speak to the Guildmaster. You're so sure the Stone Lord's gonna attack?
Well, whoever he is, he doesn't seem very keen on talking. He came out of nowhere and ate up half our turf in a 10-day. So if you're speaking to the Guildmaster, maybe step soft around the topic.
Why would I speak to them? Right, thanks, Professor. Carlarina the Wolf. Fishbait Arno. That's a cracker of a nickname. He's level 11. Happy Hands. Fulgast. Lacy Dancer. He doesn't look like a Lacy Dancer to me. Although it is kind of funny that Lacy can be a name. And a description.
Any news, digger?
Snapbone.
No. Watch for the signal.
Elliot. Phase Lugario. Glades Baxter. 3-piece. Bad Twin Bubbins. Spice is weird. Lyrics Goldthroat. Cutter Violet. Baby Jowls. Mango. Cheeky Nora. Oh, if she's cheeky, we gotta see what she say.
Eyes off the barkeep, new blood. He and I, we're a thing. We're a thing. We'll be a thing again.
You're in love with the barkeep, the bugbear. So I'm hearing is you were dumped. Why aren't you a thing now? I really, truly could not care less. Why aren't you a thing right now?
Oh, we're just taking a breather. A short one. Only, I don't know why he broke things off. He said he had to, that 9 fingers forbade our love, but, well, I'm fairly certain she doesn't know I exist. Perhaps he'll open up to you. God, he's such a soft heart. Really connects with his customers, you'll see. But no funny business.
She's really worried that Will's gonna step in on her territory, huh? Probably shouldn't talk to the bard, but oh well.
I'm sorry, sweetie pie. I don't do requests. But toss me a few coppers, and I'll shoot you a saucy wink across the bar.
I'm enjoying your current repertoire. I'd rather keep my money, hand over some coins. The squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Very kind of you, sir. I'll be dedicating the next keening elven ballad to you. You look like the type to enjoy one.
Okay.
And not just because
Now. If you keep talking to me, these folks won't get their money's worth of melodies. Take a lean and open those pretty little ears.
So, does Will have ears? Is he an elf? Did I never notice that? I thought he was just like a dude. No, he's just like a dude with horns. So, Mercy, were you like a big fan of Darkest Dungeon? You said you haven't played the second one yet, though? You're just trying to get the whole stream killed. Drive us all mad. I know that much.
What are you having?
What's going on between you and Cheeky Nora? She seems rather eager. Yeah, okay. What's going on with you and Nora?
Nora's what you call an MF. The M stands for monster. Let's just say, I ain't that type.
Lower door. Lady Flux, Lady Croup, Hans Feather, Cornelia Van Themper. Let's talk to Lady Croup first. Nine Fingers bodyguard. So Nine Fingers is the guild leader, I guess. He's got two of them.
See anything you like?
A charm, of course. And then you'll do it yourself.
What?
A charm, of course. And then you'll do it yourself.
Bare hands.
Keep going and you can lose it somewhere else. Aye?
Bare hands.
The hell does this mean?
Rich fat fingers.
You did not see me. A peer of the Parliament openly walking the Guildhall would sell a few copies of Baldur's Mouth, I expect.
Why are these people speaking in mysteries?
No distractions, mate. Nine Fingers has me watching over Pierre Priss here. Wants her friends in Parliament close with this new Duke making moves.
What the hell did she just say then?
You did not see me.
Oh.
A peer of the Parliament openly walking the Guildhall would sell a few copies of Baldur's Mouth, I expect.
Okay. Now I understand. That one was not a mystery. Lady Lockjaw. That's a rather interesting nickname. I wonder how she got it. Oktar. Haven't I seen that name before? Oktar? It's Amon. But they're level 1. Oktar, Lockjaw, Nine Fingers Keen. Oh, she's missing a finger. But it's a pinky, so I wonder if that was like lost in a tryst or something. Lady Quincy. It's Ichigo's mom. Spoilers. Whoops. Devil's Fee Observer's Report. Let's go ahead and read that.
Let's see.
Notes from Himberloo, a street beggar employed by the guild as a spy on activity at the Devil's Fee Antiquities shop. The report concludes with the following. Though the majority of my report concerns the visits of well-known patriarchs to Helsic's establishment, aristocrats who might be blackmailed to keep such a visit secret, there was another visitation that I feel should not be overlooked. The arms dealer Gortash, along with a known Baldus leader, met yesterday with Helsic for a considerable period. Upon leaving the shop, I overheard Gortash to remark, "What did I tell you? If Helsic can get us into the House of Hope, she can get us into Mephistar, too." Huh. So, that's kind of a big deal. If I can meet Helsic, I can get into the House of Hope. But it sounds like Raphael may have known all this. But maybe not, because he was rather upset about the crown situation, seemingly. But I can't imagine, like, Raphael wouldn't just walk up to these three and try to get his way somehow. It's weird. File under Diabolist. Oh, so Nine Fingers would be the Diabolist to get the thing. Okay. Are they really going to be pissed if I use the plaque?
Someone's vintage Moonshae Zinfandel collection. But it looks like a lot of the bottles have gone missing.
A lot of them, you say? Oh, there is one left. Lady Lockjaw.
What? Lady AQ still playing that game? I don't have one ready.
Iggy, I think, was like way down there, right? Something like that. Okay. Lady Quincy.
Knife. A hot one, I think.
Quincy was knife. He was bare hands. Croup. Bare flux. Knife Quincy.
A charm, of course.
Croup charm. Croup charm. Flux fist. Flux fist. Flux fist. Quincy dagger. Guild Versar. Oh, that's why I know the name. That showed up in the hideout, I think. Hey, Aaron, nice to see you. Nine Fingers is an interesting legendary card in Magic the Gathering. I don't remember Nine Fingers in MTG. Maybe it's a newer card. Maybe not.
It's an orphanage, Ukta. What would you have me do? Seize their toys as payment?
Well, they failed to pay tribute. We should withdraw our protection, at the very least.
And cede more ground to the Stone Lord? You're not suggesting I yield a single inch of the city, my city, to this cult?
We already look weak. If you're seen to be forgiving debts...
I didn't say forgive. Seize the building. Arm any children old enough. If they protect what's mine, we'll consider that a start on what's owed.
Yes, Guildmaster. Excuse me? This is a private council.
Keep your underpants clean, Uktar. We're playing host to a hero.
I have no idea why I'm here.
You recall our reports of Ketheric Thorm, General of the Absolute, Champion of Merkel, unkillable Tyrant of Moonrise. Meet the one who killed him.
She's well informed. In your Nine Fingers Keen, Guildmaster. Am I interrupting? Your guard just let me pass. How do you know who I am? My fame precedes me that, or you've been spying on me. You seem to know quite a bit about the cults. I'll just say, am I interrupting? Your guard just let me pass.
Of course. They knew you were expected. The Guild is this city's first and last line of defense. It's only natural that we watch the gates for anyone interesting. I'd say you qualify. I already know the one thing about you that I need to. You've crossed paths with the cult's leadership before, and you're still standing. I mean to burn the Absolute from the face of my city. So if you mean to help, congratulations. We just became the best of friends.
I need information.
Knowing what I know usually comes at a cost. But let's say we'll put it on your tab.
I noticed the mercenaries in your hall. Since when does the guild work with the Zentarim? So she doesn't seem to know that much, because otherwise she should know that Gortash commands the Zentarim and is in cahoots with the League of the Absolute Gentlemen? I don't know. But I really don't care about when she started working together with them, so that's kind of a dud of a question. Like to know more about the guild? That's kind of a dumb thing. I should have known about this before I walked in here, but you know, that's just more of a reflection on myself at this point. So let's drive the dagger in her back a little bit further by saying, who's this Stone Lord that has your guild running scared?
The leader of some new crew that's intent on paining my arse. If he was just another upstart who didn't like paying guild dues, fair enough. But he and his crew make no demands. Leave no survivors to pass on a message. All I know is that on every scrap of ground he takes from me, the cult of the Absolute soon starts sprouting. Doesn't matter. Whatever god the prick prays to, I'll send him to meet it soon enough.
I noticed the mercenaries in your hall. When does the guild work with the Zentarim?
We don't.
The Zentarim work for me. Time was I'd charge the bastards double if I let them into my hall at all, but times change. The Guild is many things, but it's not an army. If the Absolute keeps pushing in on our territory, then I need a little weight to push back.
I'd like to know more about the Guild.
Thieves, frauds, and miscreants. If it's just the watch warrants you're reading. The Guild isn't any one thing. We're everything. All the parts of the city the Watch don't want seen, so they push us to the far side of their law. But it's not the Watch that keeps the peace, or gives justice to any Baldurian who asks, whether they can pay for it or not. It's us. If we take a little tribute in return, or tie strings of service to those we help, well, what of it? So long as we're working as one, it all runs quick, quiet, and clean.
That's a very utopian way of saying you're a gang of petty thugs. I'd trust the Guild over the City Watch and Flaming Fist any day. And what is it the Guild wants? May as well go for that one. What you want?
Clean water, filthy riches, and everything in between. We're citizens of the city. No more, no less. Right now, I'll settle for taking our city back.
Why do I need the Guild? I've been doing well enough without you so far? Or what can I do to help you? I wish there was like an in-between these two options here, but oh well. Why do I need the Guild?
You have. But don't be so quick to bat away a helping hand. You'll find few enough of them in this city. The Flaming Fist can be bought. The Harpers are scattered, and the Parliament of Peers, well, they're just generally too inbred to be useful. The Absolute's at our gate, and the Guild are the only ones truly standing against it.
What can I do to help?
I was planning to soften you up a bit first, but straight to business then. You've been seen with a certain Harper. Grey of hair, somewhat spiky of manner.
Somewhat spiky in the same way as a morning star is, yes. You'd better not let a certain Harper hear that description. That doesn't sound like anyone I know, sorry. Just tell me what you want with her. Yeah, just tell me what you want.
Direct. Fair enough. I need to speak with her. She's still getting the lay of the land, I expect. I have information that might help with that. So, remind her to pay an old friend a visit, would you?
Can you just tell me and I'll pass the word along? She tells me next to nothing either. I see why you two get along. I need some information from you first. I can do that. I'll bring her back here. I'll say I need some info first.
I live to serve.
How is it you know so much about the Cult of the Absolute and its leaders?
Simple enough. After Jaheira warned me and then disappeared, I went nosing into the cult for myself. I could bore you with the details. How I found evidence of Gortash's projects, traced him to Orin the Red, and made a safe bet there was some dried-out old necromancer to round out the three. Because it's always the dead, bloody three. Has been half-gods who can't help but make their irrelevance everyone else's problem.
There's more to it than just the dead three.
Oh. You've got some juicy little tidbit I haven't heard yet.
I'm not going to tell her about me. I guess we'll just leave. Nothing, never mind.
Right. Well, war to be fought. Do you need anything else?
Wait, how am I supposed to help her? What was the point of this? Just talk to Jahira, I guess. Orin abducted lae'zel. She told us she'll release her if we kill the Gortash. That's kind of annoying. That felt really... contrived. We learned that a Diabolist called Helsik can helped Gortash open a portal to the Hells. We should track her down in the lower city. She might be able to help us. Rovier's storehouse. Oh, we should talk to the chef. I forgot about that. Okay. So Amon left. Lady Ague.
Don't mind the ladies' court. Just a game we play. Figuring how we'll kill you if you cross 9 fingers.
Okay. So one will do it with charms, one with a dagger, the other with bare fists. What's up, baby jowls?
You're looking a little lost. You want my advice? Leave this place and get lost for good.
Thanks. Alright, Nora.
Eyes off the barkeep, new blood. He and I, we're a thing. We're a thing. We'll be a thing again.
I don't care.
Oh, feign indifference all you want. You don't fool me, and you won't win him over that way. Only, I don't know why, perhaps, but no.
Butterfly on the skull. Pretty. Baze, Ligario, Slick, and Natra.
I told our clients we'd be on our best behavior. Everyone playing nice here?
Playing it all, boss.
Even better.
Ooh, a fire wine barrel. So why should I not hop up here? Wait, unironically, why shouldn't I do that?
The pride of the gate. No time to rest.
Path's interrupted. Oh man. Not that way, it's not. It's a lot of gold. Arrow of transposition, undead slaying. Bro, you missed. Old notes. Aw, man. I missed. Read. Overheard at the elf song. 2 human men, middle-aged, nondescript in appearance, both brown-haired, bearded, of average build. You've heard of this so-called emperor, haven't you? Stelmane talks of nothing else. Have you met him? Don't even know if he's a him. Could be anyone. Anything is more like it. I don't partake in such silly rumors. Nor I. Just like to meet him, whoever it is. So they were on to the emperor.
These boots have seen everything.
Lacy Dancer. I may as well save it again.
The guild and the network have been circling like stray dogs for years. About time we lay down together.
Are you Zentaremes? Bullgast?
Maybe that's why this Stone Lord is pushing so hard. He wants Keen's underroads all to himself.
Smiling Jenna?
Bit of a letdown, this place.
Fish bait. And then Carlarina, the wolf.
I know times are tough, but this crowd could mingle a bit, eh? We're all on the same side.
Not really.
Don't give me that squinty side eye like all those paranoid guildies. Nine Fingers is well respected in the Zentarim. If the Stone Lord's pressing in on her territory, we're here to help.
How does the guild feel about you pressing in on their territory?
Missed the welcome parade, did you? Hugging, tears. It was just lovely. True, we've been better liked in towns we bloody conquered, but it's hard to blame Nine Fingers. On top, undisputed for years. Then you have to call the likes of us in to protect you from some shithead calling himself Stone Lord. I'd be embarrassed too.
Gravedigger Kareem? What's up, Happy Hands?
Don't bug me. I'm making plans. Big plans, see?
Where did Slickanacha go? Fish bait.
Hmm?
What's up, Gravedigger?
Zentarim, babysitting thugs. We're in Baldur's Gate. We should be out bullying harpers and the like.
His breastplate was a little bit different. Bullgast, Lazy Dancer. Okay, so this connects that way. Doozy the Dunce.
Hello, stranger. No need to ask what I'm doing down here. It's a personal matter. Please, not a step closer. I lost a ring in the mud here, and I don't want you to step on it and bury it.
They should get a Magneto type spell. A fish. Alright, well, it's just a fish then. So I need to look for Hellsick? What's going on here?
You are not known to me. For supplies, seek the bugbear. To trade trinkets, the fetcher's brats. I am Uktar, duly elected guild bursar, and I will not have my time wasted.
Uktar, ponder where I know that name from.
Urkta, 11th month of the year, more commonly known as the Rotting, a time in which all things decay and die.
You're named after the Rotting. Something to do with the mask? That's kind of rude. Let's ask it.
A gift from Nine Fingers. She has a penchant for literal names, and her cronies ensured it stuck.
So he's a leper. Since there's no love lost between you and the Guildmaster?
I need not love to serve. You have a point you wish to make?
Seem a little sensitive.
I clearly recall asking you not to waste my time.
Fair enough. Do you always take yourself so seriously? I don't really care. Let's piss him off. Well, I don't know. I'm a habitual line stepper. Let's step on the line. Do you always take yourself so seriously?
It is guild business I take seriously, as you ought to. That business is finance. Specifically, the acquisition of vault keys. The wealthy squirrel their riches away in the city's counting house, where it gathers dust, serving no one. I acquire keys and allow these funds to circulate, like lifeblood in a healthy body. Everyone benefits, particularly those who bring me such keys. So, are you wasting my time, or do you seek to benefit? Have you made an acquisition?
I have no keys to sell right now.
Until you do, then.
I thought I had some keys. Apparently not. Okay. So, where the hell? Upcoming knife fights.
Perhaps I'll need more guards.
Tethered knife fights are back. Next 10-day, it's a revenge bout between Baby Jowls and Three Piece. Plus a newcomer matchup between Magpie Davis and Hans Leatherfeather. First blood only. Place your bets in advance with Bursar Uktar. So where am I? So I need to go southeast?
No.
Okay, that is kind of where I was going to head next. Fossil... whatever this dude is. Phosphorus. So for the ring, they need to cast Detect Item. Locate Item, okay.
Oh, you rancid bastard. See? Mine's fresh.
Welcome to the Guildhall, Faerun's finest festo. As long as you're not sober.
Or able to smell.
Thanks. Man. Where'd he go then? Alright, we could talk to Chef Rover. Let's do that one first. I feel like the only name I need to check off would be the one that was at the top of the list. Wait, where am I? I'm over here, so I need to go north-northwest. Which means this way. Area under investigation? Uh-oh.
I'm going to ask for directions.
No, you mustn't. The city is full of criminals. We can't let them know we're vulnerable. Fine. We'll just stand here until you remember the way, shall we?
Pear Tree House.
The humble home of Frank Peartree.
I think they're all gonna get pissed if I start punching the crap out of this.
Figaro's in this part of town.
I wouldn't say I'm certain, just optimistic.
We're lost, aren't we?
Punch it, bro. Click.
That's curious.
Bloodstained parchment. Frank Peartree. Bloodied notes. The scrap of bloody paper is scrawled in an erratic, excitable hand. You've been picking where you shouldn't, pear tree. Placing the lordland's fire spitters throughout my city, disgusting. They leave no blood, there's no art to it at all, just burnt ash and corpse cinder. I walk through your basement here as I pen this. It's rather large, roomy. They never find all the bits of you if I spread them out here properly. That might have been Orin, so just pretend that was Orin's voice. Carlock just scared the crap out of me. I'm like, oh no, they found me. Alright. Talk to the dead.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
How were you killed?
Locked up, then hand cut off.
That's pretty bad. Right. What did your killer look like?
Bastard, dwarf, red shirt.
Alright. Why were you killed?
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
What was your killer's name?
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
What were you doing when you died?
Making me soup. Ruined now.
Oh, not ruined
The spell's
soup.
Power wanes. You can ask no more
It's
questions.
the worst. They ruined dinner. Okay, so we got the absolutist symbol on the wall, which is a red herring. So anyway, Pevigald Sage, nice to see you. How you doing? How's your video going? Let's examine this one. No, I might read it.
You mustn't. The city is full of criminals. We can't let them know we're vulnerable.
Messy splatters of deep red brown adorn the scrap of parchment. Those wishing to face the Dreadlord's tribunal and enter the Temple of Baal must slay the targets on this list and frame the corpses as a murder by the cult of the Absolute. Bring the victim's hand as proof of the killing. Walk in blood, aspirant. Stelmane. But this is the most current list.
I'm certain, just optimistic.
We're lost, aren't we?
No, we need the other one. Does Will have it? No, it should be me, right? So Frank is above Cora. Figaro, Chef, Nesha, Vari, Friedrich. Figaro, Chef, Nesha, Vari, Friedrich. Okay, so this is the same list. That doesn't make sense. 'Cause who did we get this off of? Oh, his mom. So maybe that's okay? This is weird. And it said he had a basement?
You mustn't.
What's in here?
Criminals. We can't let them know we're vulnerable. Fine. We'll just stand here until you remember the way, shall we?
What are we doing? Is there even really a basement here?
You're certain Figaro's is in this part of town?
I wouldn't say I'm certain, just optimistic.
We're lost.
I guess do I even really care about the Diabolist? Kind of not, but yes, but no.
You see the latest issue of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette? It's to review that awful streets are safer than they've ever been, apparently. Not a word on all the thefts and murders happening right on our doorsteps.
Nowhere's safe anymore, no matter how many Steve watchers Lord us.
So this dude should be around here somewhere.
I really do think red is the best wine.
On a hot summer's day.
Madness. You can tell.
Excuse me? How dare you?
I'm sure she left some hair.
Alright, this is weird. So I figured out how I turned everyone yellow. I accidentally pressed the tilde key the other day. I don't know what this does. So maybe I'm on the wrong floor.
Sometimes I wonder why we're even
Maybe not.
So uptight. Relax.
Mesley?
Why, hello there. We were just about to try some
Oh,
of
it's
Master
Cora.
Metzley's delightful wines. Would you care to join us?
Oh, they do look ever so tasty.
Ah, Mrs. Highbury. I prefer to conduct tastings individually, so I may assess your palate.
Call me Cora, Master Metzley. And I'm afraid I must insist
Ah.
on their joining us. Wine's no good without company, after all.
Safefield Medicine? Cora Highbury, your life's in danger. Serial killers after you. I would love a glass, Master Mesley. I'm afraid I must decline, but I hope you enjoy your wine. I guess I gotta risk it for the biscuit. I'd love a glass, Master Mesley. This dwarf guy with a red shirt and targeting Cora Highbury. Mao, welcome back into the stream. How you doing? How's the heat treating you?
See, Master Metzley? Surely you can't turn away a prospective customer.
I was in business for a great many years, Master Metzley, and my wife, as always, is most correct.
Very well. Here, now leave me to attend my customers, please.
Don't drink it, you idiot. What the hell? What is he casting? Boots of Dimension Door. We gotta counterspell that. What? He gets to cast it regardless? Alright, we're gonna reload that because I knew what was going on. I know that we were supposed to like succeed that save state, whatever, the perception check. There was no option to pretend. If it's a higher level spell, it might not counterspell every time. Same level or lower auto counters. Okay.
Just retrace our steps.
Great idea. Do you remember which way we came?
Left, left, right. Down.
That might be worth a look.
Let's talk again.
Lifelessly.
How were you killed?
Locked up, then hand cut off.
What'd the killer look like?
Bastard dwarf, red shirt.
What happened to you?
Killed. Murdered.
What's useless? What was your killer's name?
The corpse remains silent.
Why?
The corpse remains the spell's power.
Alright. You think I'm the type to act and pretend, but the game itself wants me to be straightforward? Yeah. At times. Been picking where you shouldn't, pear tree. Oops, I meant to pick that one up.
Why don't we just retrace our steps?
Can I move the bed?
Do you remember which way we
Not entirely.
Left, left.
Always good to talk, my friend.
Oh, there's a hatch right there.
Can't keep me out.
Alright, I'm fine with this.
No, no, you must.
Oh. This dude's a giant, courageous little Kimabeth?
The corpse.
Something good here, I hope. That corpse is huge. And is that a burning heart?
Yagashura II. A note found on the corpse of a tall man in the lower city. The effigy of Yagashura who burned his mortality. What use his heart? He thought himself a titan, but died whispering for his mother. Below is an exaggerated signature written in blood, Orin the Red. Clown severed arm? Oh no, this is the clown! We'll give that one to Karlach.
Don't be shy.
And we'll put the barrel in camp. Cassie Waynestown, The Hells Unleashed, Guide to Vernish, One Hellish Holiday, and Archduke's Leadership, Surveillance.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
The corpse remains.
An offer. Was it refused? Let's read it. Dear Mr. Pear Tree, you come highly recommended by a select few, not merely for your business acumen, but also for your ambition. That is why I am writing to you, a question of ambition. I have in my possession a tremendous quantity of infernal iron. Its acquisition is immaterial. What matters is this. I shall need assistance distributing the weapons forged from this exquisite iron. I shall need someone ambitious. Someone with less than scrupulous connections. Someone, Mr. Pear Tree, like yourself. That, Mr. Pear Tree, was the carrot. I often find it makes an excellent bedfellow to the stick. Consider your position. A less than scrupulous set of connections doesn't just make you valuable to me, it would also make you invaluable to any number of upstart city watchmen or flaming fist ready to make rank. It would really be a terrible tragedy for such a bright potential to be extinguished in this way. I eagerly await your correspondence. Yours in faith, Enver Gortash. Ah. Pick it up, you fool. That's evidence. Infernal contracts and bargains. We've read that one before. Hells Unleashed. We've read that one. The Archduke's Leadership, Surveillance. An Archduke's Leadership, Surveillance. A pamphlet by the Gortash for Archduke Voluntary Campaign. As Archduke, Lord Gortash's top priority will be surveillance to ensure that disloyal elements do not threaten Baldur's Gate and its people from within. No policy can be more important. Other than the infrastructure one that we read already. The Watch and the Steel Watch? Those new clanking automatons that share their name with the Guardians of the Upper City, but to date have only been deployed in support of the Flaming Fist. Their creator, Lord Gortash, has stated that his Watchers are intended to help protect all of Baldur's Gate. His fingers aren't all over the pies, he's everywhere. Alright, I'm gonna save it before I interact with this heart thing. I'll have Will pick it up because he's the warlock anyway. Huh.
Ever onward.
Walk through the door, Will. Enhanced weapon sales ledger. Ooh, my gratitude. Great acts. Dear Mr. Peartree, our business proceeds without fault and with lucrative profit. You'll find the success reflected in the upcoming deposit to your personal account. Should you continue to be such a willing tool, I can see many more deposits of similar magnitude making their way into your coffers in future. I saw you spent the last payment with exceptional wisdom. Your new abode in the lower city is rather lovely. Men of both means and taste are exceedingly rare these days, and it'd be so distraught were you to lose this beautiful home to a terrible accident of fate. Discretion is a key pillar of continued home ownership, after all. You need not respond to this letter. I will write if you are needed further. Yours in faith, Enver Gortash. Gotta collect the evidence.
Might be useful.
Enhanced weapon sales ledger. So what if we obtain this illegally? I don't think that's a problem in this world. Maybe. This ledger records acquisitions and sales in Gortash's infernal weapons trade. Infernal iron acquired from diabolic sources. Use thereof in forging enhanced arms and armor, and sales and distribution through Gortash's network to other wholesalers, such as the Zentarim and the Knights of the Shield. The final entry is as follows. Note for Lord Gortash. The Knights organization appears to be collapsing, and sales to them are in steep decline. However, this is more than made up for by shipments to our new contacts in and the Athkatla receipts next month should make everyone happy. Peartree. Alright, we got a wooden chest over here. Oh man, no really cool daggers or weapons here. Roll, bro. Oh, we failed. Sucks to suck. There we go. Ooh. Half plate armor +2. You take 2 less piercing damage. Okay, that's okay. Short sword +2. We'll just send these to camp. Doesn't hurt, right? I was trying to close it like a Goomba. Golthmaran Reserve. Shaba Dusk, Black Staff, Baldur's Grape.
What's inside?
So this is... Wait, why do we have the absolutist symbol here? So they're trying to be framed, but... Which is very strange. Oh, the longsword is in him.
Better not be cursed.
Very, very, very strange.
I wouldn't say I'm certain, just optimistic.
We're lost.
There's a mailbox. There's a soul coin in the mailbox.
The humble home of Frank Peartree.
The maniac is in the mailbox. How did he just appear like that? That was weird. Murder target Cora. I wonder if we could just cast Hold Person on him or something like that.
I am ready.
He's level 11. We're gonna succeed. He's attacking me. Oh, he's invisible. Bro, that's cheap. Wait, did he just appear? Anyway, I'll talk to her like normal, just to see what would happen. And then, while I'm talking to her, we'll switch party members and then try that again for the memes. Oh, because he's a fake. Maybe some of these are fakes. Oh, okay, I think that's what it is. And there's the screaming coming from him? What was I going to do? Talk to them. Cora.
Why, hello there. Call me Cora, Master Metzley. And I'm afraid I must insist on their joining us. Wine's no good without company, after all.
Cora, your life is in danger. A serial killer is after you.
No. I must say, if this is a practical joke, it's not very amusing.
Why, a serial killer? Oh, that's terrible. Master Metzley, are you quite all right?
It was perfect. Perfect. You have sullied it with knowledge, made it an unclean sacrifice.
I want to switch party members.
I will remember your face, and I will peel it from your skull should you interfere again.
Counter him. Don't go invisible, you jerk. He went invisible. What did she do? Alright, let's see if I have the invis potion. Where'd he go, George? Wait, where is he? Where the hell did he go? He didn't go this way. Damn it. That one takes an action. He paralyzed me. What is this? Alright. He was right next to me, but I couldn't see him. Okay, that's annoying. I don't accept that. It'd be one thing if he managed to actually, like, sneak away. Hey, Stella, how's it going? So, I found the murderer, but in the midst of combat, he casts Go Invisible on himself, and so then I drank a potion of see invisibility, but I could not see him. So, I refuse. But how you doing? What do I have? Right. I'm going to follow the plan. Talk to Cora. Then we're going to switch to Shady.
Why, hello. Call me Cora, Master Metzley. And I'm afraid I must insist.
Alright. So, hold person. How does this work? Oh, just an additional target. Okay. Got him. No, I did not. That was in fact the opposite of got him. If he goes invis again. So he did not move, seemingly. That one's a fake. Oh, that's so silly. So I can't, like, move around it, but okay. If this doesn't work again, I'm going to be so upset. Why? Why? I don't want to hurt us. That would hurt us. Platinum chip, did I get confirmed for the network test on Night Rain? I did, actually. I was kind of surprised. We do it, Mogo. Okay. What should I use? What can I use? I guess... do I have silence? I do not. Can I use this? He should be right here. I don't think that counted. That's so dumb, man. That's so stupid. If he does a dimensional door, I'll restart it. Otherwise, I might just try to open up with a stunning strike or something like that. Oh wait, this might be my chance. No, she's paralyzed. So she can't do a thing. What? Oh, is that its turn? Maybe not. Alright, that's dumb. I don't accept that. You're looking forward to see the early Night Rain critique? I don't know if we're gonna have what's the name? It's not free reign, but when I don't know if we're gonna be under an NDA or anything like that. Hey Chadwick, how's it going? Am I brawling with a gnome in a beer garden? Not exactly. He's a dwarf, first of all. You racist. Second of all, he's a serial killer, a servant of Baal, and third, he's kind of kicking my ass because the game's cheating me. Alright, so let's try things this way for once. Critical miss. I feel like the game has to be trolling me, bro. $124. And he's invisible. Okay. So let's do an AoE type thing. Oh, I killed Karlach. Oh, but that can reveal him. Okay, that's all I need to know. That's all you had to say. So yeah, did anybody else in chat get access to the Night Rain network test? You guys looking forward to that? The times looked pretty bad, like pretty early in the morning for the US at least, which is kind of a weird way to stress test the network. I mean, it makes sense for Japan, I suppose, but all I can say is that those are not peak times for people in the Americas.
How much farther can I go?
KD, didn't even know you could apply? Ooh, it might be too late now, but they had it on, like, their website when they announced it.
What do you mean?
Alright. Won't be another warning. He's hastened. Everybody's gonna get to move before me now. Huh? He didn't go invisible this time. Okay. These little dudes are gonna mess me up though. Run, Cora. Trying to save your life. You stabbed me. Let's stun him if I can. He got saved. Let's paralyze him now. Oh, I have a punch. Got him. Or not. No, he's got 2 HP. Don't kill Shady. Oh, I thought he was about to stab Cora. I was like, oh, no! I didn't even think about that as a possibility. Bro, he's stunned and on the ground and prone and paralyzed. How does that not work? I'm gonna be so pissed if this doesn't work. Got him. Okay, so now what? It'll be great to see what FromSoft puts out what they think is a AA game. I mean, to be fair, I think they've probably always considered themselves AA developers. But, you know, they're actually producing good enough products that they're putting AAA games to shame. At least as far as, like, the systems are concerned. Well, mechanics might be... As far as the mechanics are concerned.
Goodness me, there's a lot to organize.
I will agree, Chadwick, that Night Rain does seem less complex, so to speak, than Elden Ring and Armored Core and Sekiro. Bonk. Okay, bonked him. That's the end of her turn. Don't kill us! Don't kill us! Alright, so it's me. Who's the next one to act? That guy. Okay. Do a normal strike. He's got a lot of experience to give us. I think maybe this dude. Hopefully we'll be able to finish it off. Hell yeah, okay. What is this, Lud? Oh, these are the doppelgangers. They doppelganged themselves into somebody else and then into him. That's dedication to the cause. No Zalin, though. Alright, so, okay. She is released. Let's get rid of this guy then. Can we shove the other dude away? Or if we shove him, then Will should be able to kill him, right? One, two, three. Dang it. Shut up, Cora. It's a lot to organize. Okay. Whose turn is it? This guy. What do you mean you can't fly there? That's so goofy. Whew, okay. Well, let Karlach attack so that way we can restore some more HP. And we can push her. Oh no! Pushed him too hard.
No time for mercy.
Tombstone Shopkey, a key to the front door of Kendall Hallow's Tombstone Shop. Promising candidate. Interim report. The Scar Dwarf is a promising candidate for unholy assassin, who is personally...
Well, I am so glad you asked, Edvard.
Oh, I thought that was Karlock talking for a second.
Mr. Needle.
Hey, Paisan, welcome back in. Interim report, the Scar Dwarf is a promising candidate for unholy assassin. Though he is personally crude, his methods of homicide are artistic and even innovative. He has set up a deadly wine festival to eliminate his next target, and I, for one, will be observing it closely. Shalar Cole. Ew.
No traps, please.
Blood, Pod, Cole, and Rig. New save. What's his name? Delorent. So Chadwick is saying, you think a prestige studio putting out a cheaper thing will be really good for the industry if it's well received in general? I hope it's well received. I really do. I guess like a lot of people really do like the co-op stuff. I'm just very skeptical because their online multiplayer has not been stellar in the past, at least to me. Yes, I've made it into the city, so I've just kind of solved the murder mystery of the Ball folk. And I just murdered a murderer, essentially, in the midst of his attempted murder. Because I recognized who he was, but the game is like, oh, you don't know who this guy is. But I'm like, but I kind of do, because I literally just talked to somebody who pointed this guy out to me. He's literally next to his next victim, who I surmised would be next on his list because of the way that it was organized. So I did a little bit of save scubbing to get what I wanted done. And now the fact that he didn't go invisible in the midst of this, so I should probably short rest after this too. Oh wow, scarlet leather armor, dagger, Dolor Amaris. When you land a critical hit with a weapon or unarmed attack, it deals an additional 7 damage. Can I use this but not? How do you do an unarmed attack with a dagger? Spaces hunt, or space shunt boots? Probably space shunt because of the dimension door thing. These boots are well maintained and clean, though their soles are thin from wear. You think it's a good bet to stay on the fence with Night Rain? It certainly won't be loved by everyone who loves Souls games because it's just a different thing, but you're also not in the camp that has already decided its slap. I am apprehensive. I'm leaning negative, but I am very willing to be pleasantly surprised, you know? I would love to be proven wrong about this. It's a handbag. That seems kind of suspect. Karabasan's gift. So this is paralyzing things. This seems pretty dope. Maybe we'll give 1, 2... Let's just maybe give them to Karlock. Wishing of Supreme Healing. Give that one to Will. Ooh. Torn and Bloody Page. Smash Souls. If only it was as good as Smash. Oh man, that'd be amazing. The following text is printed haphazardly on a torn, bloody page titled Dirge of the Unholy Assassin. Beneath Candle Hollow's quiet tombs lies a path to murderer's boons. If entry down belows your aim, seek trigger hidden by a frame. Sicarius the door awaits to admit those who seek their fates. If to continue you insist, show a trophy rent from wrist, of sacrifice for our Lord planned, present Death's Night, a bloodied hand, I'm guessing. Oh, a smear of blood obscures the poem's final word. Okay. I don't think there is going to be PvP global. If there's PvP, maybe they'd be invasions, but because of the nature of the game, I don't think that they said that there was PvP. Haizan thinks a roguelike Souls game's a neat idea, but you're not totally sold. You'll be playing it solo anyway, so netcode won't be an issue for you. Hopefully it's viable solo. So, yeah, I would agree that I think there's a lot of potential for a roguelike Souls game, but after seeing the lack of variety of enemies in Elden Ring, and the fact that they're reusing a lot of enemies from Elden Ring already, makes me more apprehensive. Like, if they have a bunch of new enemies, and they're just trying out concepts, this could be a really good thing. Global said there won't be, and that's why you're sad. Also, welcome back in. Nice to see you in. Katie said, even if it's not a type of game you'd enjoy, you're still happy that they're taking risks and not rehashing the formula. They're literally rehashing the formula. Like your favorite punching bag, Ubisoft. Alright, let's...
Carcass and a location. We should find this Candle Hallow place.
Open. Oh, is this a handbag? Oh, I was... Oh! You got Duke Stelmane, and Father Lorgan, and Iron Fist Alexander, and Frank. A pear tree, right? Oh, so we could take credit for this dude. I was wondering if that was just like a bad evil run only type thing. Apparently not. Can't help but notice we don't have lae'zel in the list, so she really was abducted then. How tragic. They literally meant handbag. That's wild. Alright, now that I've like looted everything, let's save it. You meant that it's still pretty different since it's a full-on multiplayer? I get what you're saying, I just thought it was kind of funny. Which is why I'm dunking on you a little bit.
Anything of use?
Did I have any mail? Kind of. Preparations prepared. Gift notes, sweat stain notes. These are all already open. What the hell's up with this mail? To the Highbury household. Stock is exactly where it needs to be. All preparations have been perfectly fashioned. Just so. Weather's looking lush. The festival is going to be a beautiful day for a bottle, mark my words. Once we're finished, we'll make sure to leave our agreed percentage in a secure location nearby for your distribution to charity. Aw. Been an absolute pleasure working with you both. Best on tour. Alright, Ask the Next, thanks for joining us. You have a good night. Gift note. What a pity I could not make it to your celebration. I've sent my best aged wine in my stead and hope that you may celebrate without me. Store it in the basement and it'll age like, well, you know, with greatest regrets, Hoops. Lovely home you've got here, Mrs. Highbury. Lovely husband, lovely orphans in your care. Lovely, 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 perfectly lovely. You take care now. Oh, the orphans. So this place is, not paying up on their debts to the Nine Fingers, huh? It's also kind of funny to me that I just committed a little bit of a murder and nobody cared. Nobody tried to stop me. And nobody joined in within a drunken frenzy. Although I guess that's a little bit different than a soiree for wine. Lots to organize here. Somehow you're saying that there's a lot of mechanics in the Night Rain trailer that you're interested in?
Moving in.
Which ones specifically? Like the flying around and stuff? Cora.
I am so glad that monster was stopped. Oh, me too, my love. Me too.
Dear Cora, open hand temple.
We stopped Cora from drinking poisoned wine, saving her life. It's too much gold. I'm too rich. So maybe we'll give the rest to Will. Probably Shadowheart, because she never really leaves my party now that I think about it. Now let's just organize everything.
Still
There we
breathing,
go.
Despite everything.
Katie wasn't stoked for Elden Ring to be open world, but it worked out in the end. I have mixed feelings about it. I think certain parts it did, and other parts it didn't, like the end game. But that's kind of a FromSoft tradition at this point, isn't it? Merchant's Almanac. Almanac. Alright, Roger.
I am so glad that monster was.
Oh, meat.
Alright, let's talk to the children. Or the child.
Children's clothing, never mind donations. I don't read that Figaro's
Another step forward.
So Mao, you're upset that the character's animations stayed the same, even as a low-level character. You want those to get updated as you level up. Oh, so you want like higher action speed for stuff like that? I could see that working. I guess part of the reason, well, you could argue that they tried to do stuff like that in Dark Souls 2 with agility. Which, to Dark Souls 2's credit, I do think it really had some cool or neat ideas. Just like they could have improved on the implementation of those ideas. My thanks, Cora. Tear-stained letter. Shadow of the Nameless King. Thank you, Cora, for taking Molly under your wing. I wish there was another way that I could stay and look after her myself, but when the fist calls, I have to answer. I'll be back before you know it, I'm sure. I've got Ephraim looking out for me after all. Yours, vigilantly, Jasek. Tear-stained letter. A letter penned on official flaming fist parchment, tear stains lightly blotted ink. Dear Cora, I've tried to write this twice now, and I think it's best to be plain. Jasek is dead. Drow and hobgoblins tore through our ranks, burnt Joaquin's rest to ash. Whatever you tell Molly, just make sure she knows her daddy's the bravest man who ever lived. May Helm watch your hearth and home, Fist Ephraim. Was that the dude I didn't save? I don't think so, because he wasn't a fist. That'd be pretty wild and super cool if it was that way, though. Guardian Ape Nameless King teamfight confirmed. I mean, the Guardian Ape already had a duo partner. So Guardian Apes Nameless King fight. So it'll be 4 versus 3. Instead of like fighting 2 gargoyle demons or even 3 Dark Souls 2 style, you get to fight 6 of them. So all of you have to fight 2 at once. Wine cellar key, cleaver, hatch. I don't really feel like I need to go down there for anything. Alright, so why did I come here? This is the wrong spot. I wanted to go there. No, I wanted to go here.
In my opinion, we should have a still watch in every Baldurian home. Why? I'm glad you asked.
Where's the... Oh, so now I want to speak to the chef. Let's go northeast. Okay, I know where I am now.
Once the Watchers see off the cultists,
Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
Oh, stop clicking the door, just walk in.
I heard about it.
This is the dead guy who got killed by the drought. Joaquin's rest in Act 1. You didn't know that existed yourself? You mean the letter that I read? Or just the dude? Platinum asks, what was the other weird stat from DS2? You never caught on to what it did until recently. So, because I said agility, you might be thinking of, why am I blanking? Not attunement. Certainly not attunement, but attunement and this one give agility. Oh no. Someone in chat's probably going to say it before I think about it. Oh no, I'm gonna Google DS2 agility.
To start the sturge fricassee, I guess.
Adaptability, that's what it is. Yep, okay, you guys got it. Paisan, what do you mean by the H and S territory? Homer and Simpson? Home and Supply? Right, let's talk to Rovere. We killed the rats and we saved your life. Hack and slash. Okay, that makes sense.
What's up for discussion?
I guess what the ampersand,
Rats, yes? I heard commotion
it made
in the
it
cellar. Good.
less clear to
Perfect.
me.
Here, you take this. And do not worry. Chef Revere's eyes will be kept most peeled for murderous knaves.
He thinks I'm lying.
Just lying around, you furry chunkers. Disgraceful. Chef Revere has been staying most vigilant since your warning, yes. Only murders in this kitchen will be of the rat kind.
If weapons had advanced movesets that were unlockable at a certain proficiency, that'd be dope. So, oh man, I've got ideas. Like, you know how you could, like, learn certain skills in Sekiro? Like, that would be really good, I think, for customization for a game like Night Rain. Having branching weapon choices or skills. I mean, weapon skills from specific archetypes, perhaps.
The gods truly this petty.
Why are you crying?
Almost pleasant traveling with company, if you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
I love the blood on her face. Monster Hunter Rise did that well. Equipable specials. Yeah. To be fair, I do think that they did some pretty good.
Call you Edvard? Well, Edvard, I do support
Nice day for a walk.
this campaign for several reasons.
What was I saying? Damn it. Where do I need to go? I need to go west, west, north.
Their jobs, they can sing sea shanties.
So I was saying that I do think Elden Ring did innovate a bit on the combat. It wasn't as innovative as I would have liked compared to Dark Souls 3, but you could definitely see the iterations that they're making gradually over time. And it is also worth noting that Elden Ring was in development at the same time as Sekiro. So I just want something a bit more. Like, honestly, this will probably come as music to some fans' ears. But I think if they want to keep the Souls-like combat, and I said it while I was playing it, I think they need to innovate on like what combat actually is, and probably go in a direction closer to Armored Core 6 or something along those lines. Damn it. Oh, damn it. So we need the skilled Diabolist, huh?
Karlak, you're looking well.
Would be a lot better if you find a way to fix this engine, Damon.
I haven't stopped trying, but all roads lead to a dead end. Sorry, I didn't mean...
Never mind. Glad you're all right in any case. Nice forge you've got here.
Best I've had in years. Mistress of the house lets me operate from here for a fair price. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't happy.
Good. Someone should be.
Can we see you as?
Certainly.
I was hoping there'd be more with him, actually. Armor of Persistence. All incoming damage is reduced by 2. You gain resistance and blade ward? Is this just permanent? What the hell? It's so expensive, 6,400. Gains 1d4 bonus to saving throws. Has resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. Bro, this is amazing. Great sheets of steel were hammered and bashed into something like a carapace, thick and dense. You can almost feel the hammer blows flooded with rich magic. Boots of Persistence. You gain freedom of movement and Longstrider. Can't be reduced by difficult terrain. Can't be paralyzed or restrained. And your movement increases by 3 meters. Wow, that's really nice as well. Legacy of the Masters. Gain +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls with weapons. Ooh, it's a bright red die. Okay, so do we have any cool weapons? No, we already had that. Why can't I afford this? Wait, why is it worth 10,000 now? Why is this worth 2,200 now? Why did me buying something piss him off? I don't understand that.
Shout if you need anything else.
I need to figure out how to make merchants happy by gifting them things.
Not my type. He's not been near a razor in
Mao, you want crazy Devil May Cry like moves? You just want the character to use their powers like they own them, not a guy struggling to lift his own sword in a totally unrealistic way. Speaking of Devil May Cry, did anybody else catch that trailer for the new Devil May Cry? I posted it in the Discord. I was not expecting that opening theme. Oh, you don't want Devil May Cry. Okay.
to pick one.
Oh, you just don't want the character to use their powers like they... I actually don't know what you're saying. Paisan always wants the slow, methodical Souls combat to exist. Hack and slash is fun, but Souls should keep its identity. Yeah, I would agree that if you want a Devil May Cry thing, that you could play Devil May Cry. I guess we really don't have like a lot of games like that, though.
Better than ever. With all the articles about
Katie likes how in Sekiro, the penultimate boss is a literal god, and the final hardest boss is just a dude. To be fair, that dude had some lore to him. I can respect that. And there were some small things about the story and lore of Sekiro that I enjoyed, but I wish the story was a little bit more coherent overall. Oh, this is probably where I need to go. I go up and to the left. Pookums.
No one back home will ever believe this.
I fear not, my child. Your daughter's casket will have to wait.
What the hell is this?
What's that?
It's a gravy, Goomba.
Her rights will be said. Her body made one with the soil. Try not to focus on how or when.
Of course, Mortark.
She's got Sanctuary. So that's what that spell is? I wish that the game like actually paused when I hit escape. So I'm gonna talk to her so she stops walking away, and then I'll make some comments.
Death's blessings upon you. I am Mortark's sire, devotee of Kelemvor. I pray you find comfort among the dead, as I do. To rid ourselves of the coils of flesh is a beautiful thing.
Okay, so what was I gonna say? Yeah, with Sekiro, like there was some pretty neat stuff with Ashina Ishin boasting that was it Ashina Cross was strong enough to even sever the arm of Ashura, which is kind of a hint that he may have used that move against the sculptor to cut off his arm when he transformed into the Demon of Hatred. I think stuff like that is super cool, but just a lot of the other storytelling was just a little bit too weak for me. Stella says, you think the more linear nature of Sekiro doesn't really suit this whole style of storytelling as well? See, that's the thing. I disagree because I think they could do it better, but it did not help that they literally picked the blandest protagonist in the Souls genre as the protagonist of the most linear game. Because it's the duty of a shinobi. Not really. She's listening to me. What was I going to say? That the duty of a samurai is essentially to act as a tool for their lord. And with Wolf kind of embodying that, it makes sense in some contexts, but doesn't necessarily help out the narrative that much. Somehow you just want your strength to get incrementally improved, so that way you potentially start off hitting the ground with your weapon, but as you get stronger, that doesn't happen anymore. Katie likes how most of the hardest bosses weren't even magical, they're just built different. Katie, did you play Armored Core 6, or did you watch my streams, and how do you feel about Iguazu? I still have not played the Neo games, which reminds me that I also need to play Mortal Shell and all that. You didn't play it yet, unfortunately? Okay. Then, I don't know if you're trying to remain spoiler-free, but then I won't talk anymore about that. Guys, it's Morbius!
You're not allowed to play here. It's not respectful.
That's his...
We must play here. This is where they like to hide.
That's a zombie kid.
It's not allowed. Why are you being stupid?
Is this part of the game?
You're going to be in so much trouble.
You think AC6 has the best story in a FromSoft game? I guess I'd need to think about that more.
Come out, sister. I will find you.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form. The smell of rot, the smell of death.
Sister always hides from me. She likes to play.
You're a bit old for hide and seek, aren't you? Do you know where she's hiding? If I were her, I'd be hiding too. You smell terrible up close. Do you know where she's hiding?
In the ground. Over there. Some people covered her in dirt. But I will find her again.
Have you no one else? No other family? I'm sorry, but your sister is gone. Best let her rest in peace. If she's in the ground, that means she's dead. Have you no one else? No other family?
Mother and father hide in the ground with her. I hope I find them soon. I like this game, but it is less fun to play it alone. Sister was always good at hiding, but I'll find her this time.
Well, you're good at talking to the dead.
Where am I needed? A word, if I may.
Come out!
An air of decay.
Sister always hides from me. She likes to play.
You're a bit older for hide and seek, aren't you?
Sister is older than me. She always likes to play. She hides in the ground, but I will find her.
Sorry, but your sister's gone. Best let her rest in peace.
I can't leave her out here alone. Sister is always happy to see me. She told me so. She will smile so much when I find her.
Alright, Carly, your turn.
Come out, sister.
An air of decay.
Sister.
Although maybe I should let Shadowheart do something for once.
She likes to play.
You smell bad, bro.
No, I am clean. Sister might need a wash, though. She is hiding from me. In the ground over there.
Everybody's dead, Dave.
No. No, she is just good at keeping still. She is the best at this game. I never win, except when she lets me.
Maybe we'll have like a cleric dialogue. I doubt it, but may as well try.
Come out,
An air of decay.
Sister always hides from me. She likes to play.
Do you know where?
In the ground. Some people covered her in dirt. But I will find her again.
Cleric of Saluna. Ew. Your sister's no more. Her soul has left this plane. If you'd like, we could pray for her. Question mark.
No. She is the best.
Okay. Keep your secrets. Yeah, most of the characters don't have real names. It's likely a code name. True. So Globe was saying you've never been more thankful for FromSoft games than when you play Souls-likes. I could buy that. Which ones have you played? Because I guess I've played pretty good ones. Like Lords of the Fallen was good, but I felt like I was trying to play too close to the formula. I didn't mean to steal.
Brighten up a loved one's grave with a bouquet.
And lae'zel P was pretty good. It just didn't feel right in a way that's hard to articulate. Chadwick said there was a dude named Michigan. He didn't seem like he was from Michigan at all. Friendly Michigan the murder mitten? To speak for one part of it. Don't forget the Yoopers. Maybe he was a Yooper. Did you ever consider that, Chadwick?
Let flowers say what words.
And for anybody who's wondering what the hell Yooper is, it stands for Upper Peninsula. U as in upper, and then Peninsula, Yooper. Stella says there's a lot of Dakotas who aren't from either of the Dakotas. True. Awful lot of Madisons out there, huh?
Would Sarah like some flowers? They do a wonder at brightening up a grave. I bring fresh ones to my husband's every few days.
Sorry for your loss. What use do the dead have with flowers? I feel like she might have said that in the before times. Anyway, sorry for your loss.
I'm not. My husband was an arse. But he gave me 3 beautiful kids. So the old goat gets flowers. I get them up by Bloombridge. A druid lives that way, so you know they're extra fresh.
Damn, Paisan's firing some shots. The Dakotas of the world are liars. Shake your head. Okay. What's the Lord, Paisan? Why do you say that? Let me see the flowers.
Of course.
Okay, so Global, you've played Enotria and Mortal Shell. Both are pretty good, but like I said, something's off. Okay. Yeah, I always heard that something was a little bit off about Mortal Shell, so I was kind of curious to see what that was. Because I was like, okay, the premise seems cool.
You won't find fresher.
In many ways, the premise of Mortal Shell kind of reminded me of one of my favorite Super Nintendo games, Illusion of Gaia, where you could kind of like get different forms and abilities that goes along with them to do certain things. So I was excited to check it out for that reason, but just didn't get around to it. And then I heard like the community consensus is that it's just aight. And to be real, well, aight games are aight. I could also be spending my time playing games that are good, or, you know, focusing a bit more on me channel.
I'm not trying to pick a fight, Will, but it really seems like a blatantly ill-advised idea.
But I dared you first, so you
It's the furthest thing from my mind. Besides, Shadow, not all fiends are cut from the same scorched cloth.
Oh, I get it. And you're scared.
How do they differ then? The number of horns? The exact timbre of their evil laugh?
Could be most anything. Their willingness to torment their travel partners with wisecracks, for example.
No more puzzles. A travesty.
Bro, why are the side characters louder than the main ones? It's kind of messed up.
Just 3 times. Only have to say it.
So Paisan is saying they're not from Dakota, so you've been misled. Oh yeah? Well, are you an Italian friend, Mr. Paisan? Actually, I don't even know what your name comes from. But for anybody who doesn't know, in Italian, paisan means friend. So I feel like I've probably been mispronouncing your name this entire time, which I apologize, but I'm pretty sure I also asked how you pronounce it, and then I didn't get a reply. So Kamau was saying that Mortal Shell just feels like too small of a world. Okay, so this should be the spot. Katie thinks a lot of games that should have been computer RPGs were contaminated by the sole action RPG formula, like Veilguard. Veilguard was more of an action game? I guess I didn't know that.
I get it. The Devil's Fee.
I'll feel that one later. 2 steps at a time.
Alright, so Will can take points. Got a lot of experience just walking in the door. Hey, Meow Laser, welcome back in. I don't think I'd call him a plumber. Monster Skull.
Let's see.
Real curious. By the size, I'm guessing a gargantula.
Nah, we already figured out the lore of Paisan's name a long time ago. It's just piss and shit. I said it before Global's comment, by the way.
The head of a death devil, straight from the fugue plane. More hideous than I imagined. The sort of thing only a diabolist would collect.
Gargatula? Okay, salamander. Oh no, that's... Who the hell is salamander? It's probably just a random elemental that they've got going on here. Black. Who's that handsome devil?
Aramin the Erudite, the epitome of devilish charm, wit, and grace.
Who the hell's Unleashed? We've read that multiple times, as a matter of fact.
Catch a glimpse of the delights of the 9 hells. From a safe distance, of course. Crooks and swindlers beware. Steal from the devil's fee, and it won't be the flaming fist who come knocking.
Display case. Displaying what? Avernus Survival Guide. You should probably read that. You were 15 when you made your name. You've had your account for over a decade, not got around to changing the name. So how's it feel being called out, 15-year-old Paisan? A chapter titled On Traversing the First Layer, the text details the terrain of Avernus, a bleak, rocky landscape beneath a black sky with rivers of blood rushing between the cracks. Turn around, run, blah, blah, blah. Have a cleric to soothe those swayed by the plane's evil influence, or to consecrate the corpses of those who succumb. Ah. Infernal diamonds. What do they do? Can't I examine them without interacting with the damn box? I wish it was a little bit easier to do stuff like that, like right-clicking this to examine at least. I can open the skeleton.
That might be worth a look.
What's he pointing at? Tales of the Hells. Chadwick, YouTube didn't exist when you were 15? Now you're sad? Oh. At first I thought I like misread that the other way around, that like I don't know how I just interpreted it, but like how do I phrase this? Why am I having such difficulty parsing this thought? That YouTube was 15 when you were born. That's what it was. I was like, what? I was like irrationally angry for a moment. Not really, but I was like, damn, people are that young. But no, I was just misreading. Paisan was 10 when YouTube was created. I guess I would need to look it up when that happened. Global thinks the Paisan pronunciation's endearing. I'm calling him my friend, yes. Diabolic tales collected by Greshnog, the inattentive, impish archivist. If your wanders through Avernus seem to become an awful lot more scenic, luscious woods, big bushes and the like, you may have wandered into a wily trap set by a creature named Smiler. None of us hellfolk know exactly what he is, where he's from, or how he got here, but he's a nasty piece to work. Well, he's called the Defiler, ain't he? He's not just nasty. Plenty folk are nasty here, but he's weird. Something's not right. Smiler the Defiler. Okay.
Within the crystal, you see the devil Raphael sipping from a goblet of blood-red wine. He smiles as he catches your eye.
Fudge.
Can he see you?
See, I knew it was all a setup. Monster Horn.
Interesting. What's that?
Weird.
Interesting. The horns of a real war devil. Bet they were a pain to acquire.
Helsik. Okay, so that's the lady person we need. So then Mao was saying that Mortal Shell's a perfect example of a game where the world just feels too small for its lore and the events taking place. They're 3 demigod cults very close to each other in the Forsaken Swamp. Oh, okay. Katie said it felt obvious to them that the higher-ups just saw Elden Ring's success and said make this, even though the reason why people fell in love with the series is because of the deep RPG and tactical elements. Are you talking about Night Rain or the other Souls-likes? Oh no, you're talking about Dragon Guard, aren't you? Okay. Yeah, I really liked Dragon Guard Origins. Wait, not Dragon Guard. Wow. Dragon Age Origins. Wanted to go back and play it. I'm kind of tempted to now after all of the Veilguard failures. Speaking of which, I guess they're like making another Mass Effect because I heard they took off the Veilguard dev team and they like funneled them to that now. Which, I mean, makes sense. They didn't even hit half their target mark of sales numbers, I guess. So, it's rough out there. Helsik.
I welcome thee to the Devil's Fee, where every hellish curio's a rarity. So merry be and shop with glee.
Oh no. Definitely something up with this one. Trust me.
Your hoard of genuine infernal items is impressive. Show me the really good stuff. All right, let's trade first. Boreal blue dye. Ooh, custard and pink rose. Dark amethyst. So she got a lot of these ones. Jibus Gibbous of the Worshipful Servant. Lickspittle's alertness. At the start of combat, the wearer gains momentum equal to the Riz. Gain advantage on concentration saving throws. Let's get like 2 of these. The snake really ties it all together in the feathers. They should make a Knights of the Old Republic successor. Doesn't even have to be Star Wars. Oh, bro, there's no way that you could ever have a Star Wars game not labeled Star Wars. Disney would kill you. All right, show me the really good stuff.
Well, well. It's been a while since I've had such discerning custom. Here, you may browse my more curated selection.
She don't need to know what we're doing. Ooh, pink items. Shapeshifter hat. Increase your wild shape charge by 1. This additional charge is restored upon taking a long rest. I guess I never thought of this stuff. Like wild shapes counting as shapeshifting. How silly I am. I guess I haven't used it enough to be fair. Cloak of the Weave. You gain 1 bonus to spell save DC and spell attack rolls. Absorb elemental damage once per short rest. That's quite nice. Gemini gloves. Cantrips targeting foes and allies can target an additional creature. The same target can be chosen twice. We don't have a sorcerer, so that's not important to us. Hellbeard halberd. So, whose spell attack rolls would I need to improve? What is his cloak? So it's the same one, but a little bit worse. But not exactly. So, what's hers? Oh, this will be really good for LP, because everybody loves targeting him. Wait, what do I even have on? Oh, armor class and saving throw. Ooh. You poison a foe, you heal yourself. That one's integral for her. I need to start like dipping her weapon a bit more. Or pretty much at all.
Now you've seen what I have for thee. Remember, discretion is key at the Devil's Fee.
You just want something in the same spirit gameplay-wise, not necessarily in the Star Wars universe. What was so good about the actual gameplay of Knights of the Old Republic? I thought it was mostly like the narrative. Granted, it came out so long ago, I don't think I could even appreciate it. I just remember like the game looking super cool, but I didn't have like an Xbox or anything, so I didn't play it. Alright, so let's, equip people with their things. I just remembered something. I don't have to do it that way. So does that one go into his inventory now? That is what happens. Okay. That's the poison one. That's the elemental one. Alright, let's just save it. Shadow could just wish all the legend stuff wasn't flushed down the toilet with the prequel trilogy. Paisan's never been a fan of Star Wars. KOTOR was just great for role-playing narrative. Okay. Now that things like Baldur's Gate 3 exist, the RP of that game probably doesn't even hold up. It was so peak in its time, though. I mean, I don't think it's entirely fair to compare like a 20-year-old game, if not older, to this game.
Light on my feet.
But yeah, actually that also reminds me, another game that I really wanted to play back in the day, but because it was an Xbox exclusive, I didn't play, was Jade Empire. I think there... I think... I was just trying to get burned again. So, wants a water? Oh, that's cool, it worked. Too wet, too cold, no fun, be gone! I wasn't trying to, like, walk in here. Well, maybe I have to do that to, like, walk into Avernus.
I wonder what's past this.
So I could have just, like, stealthed my way in here from the outside, it looks like. Or, like, jumped up. That doesn't seem conspicuous at all. This ain't gonna work. L6 diary. I like how she doesn't even care that we walk into the back room. I do wish we had, like, more things to stop us from doing stuff like this. Coins against coins. She needs to beat Gorilla. Perhaps it's time to diversify the business. Wait, was that last line? Curios, but information. Access. So she wants access to beat Gorilla.
What's that?
Note from Director Gortash. Excellent work, Helsick. I'm beginning to see why they call you Mammon's Picklock, e.g. Elder Scrolls 6 surely won't be a massive disappointment. It'll definitely be worth the 15-year wait. Bethesda always delivers. They always deliver a product for the fans to mod into good shape. Is that too much shade? What if Starfield is a test for Bethesda to see what they shouldn't do? Well, then they succeeded, my guy. Ooh, Mask of Soul Perception. Gain a +2 bonus to attack rolls, initiative, and perception checks. And detect thoughts? Coin of Mammon. Reeks of a strong metallic stench, usually indicating an entire hoard of treasured metal. You know what? Maybe we finally have a mask for Karlach here. All I need to do is dye this burnished red. Dye. Will would have it, would you not? Yo, where is my good dye?
I've got a long road ahead.
I know I had it. Maybe lae'zel had it? She shouldn't have it. Maybe it's in camp. Need to talk to Jaheira anyway, huh? Man. Chadwick wants to return to Daggerfall. Was that Elder Scrolls 2? Or is that number 1? It says, looking back, Bethesda games weren't that good, not gonna lie. So, yes and no. Like, for their times, they were pretty remarkable and phenomenal. At least talking about, let's go with Oblivion. Well, did Bethesda technically do Oblivion? I don't remember. At least the Fallout 3 and Skyrim, those are definitely really good games. Fallout New Vegas is obviously heralded as like the best of the Fallout franchise. But for me, I've said this like ad nauseum at this point, but I got too burned out on Fallout 3 to play New Vegas. I'll probably play it eventually, hopefully. But I think for what they were at the time, they were really good games. They're just too big to be like perfect. Or they just have too much content, and so it's easy to like nitpick what isn't particularly fantastic. It's gonna end up being too red or something. I swear it. Mammon coin. Morrowind was incredible. Yeah, I've always heard really good things about Morrowind, but I've not played that one. You know what? I could buy that. Oh, it's even got its own headpiece? I was not expecting that. I mean, hairpiece. It is a headpiece. I meant to only give her one. I was curious why she had so many. Let's try this way. I think that fits the look a little bit better. I guess I don't like the head part as much.
Sharp as ever.
Maybe we should do custard, pink, and rose. Alright, let's go to the camp. Then I will look for my damn die. Then probably reload it. Bro, there's no search feature for this. This is wild. There we go. Black and azure just will not look good. So of the utmost importance, chat. Gotta make her look presentable. Oh man, that doesn't actually look as cool as I was hoping. Maybe this will be too much. Maybe I need the white and scarlet one for this. Oh, that's gross. That's disgusting. I don't want that at all. Where are we? Well, didn't they knock out New Vegas in like 14 months? Did they? Maybe they fixed some of the issues, but I know people like the narrative of New Vegas the most. That's why it's beloved. Lush Burgundy. Oh well, may as well try it since we're experimenting, huh? May as well try it since we're experimenting, huh? May as well try it. Alright. Global remembers the friend who had Morrowind when it came out being like, it's 2 gigs? That was gigantic back in the day. But yeah, you guys are right that the development for New Vegas, or at least its release, was very short in comparison to Fallout 3. This is the Scarlet one? That wasn't too bad, actually. I don't like it, though. That's not it. I'm Lush Burgundy? This is it. Lush Burgundy is definitely it. This is the one. Let's see how that looks with the mask. That is not it. I've seen worse though. So let's try the red dye, because I know that actually kind of looked okay with this. I think I'd be okay with that. That's pretty good. A little bit off, but it's pretty good. I don't know. That's not it. That one is not it. Dang it. So we did burgundy for the thing, and then you can do black and red. Yeah, for the mask. Alright, alright. You heard the FF7 original was made in a year? There's absolutely no way, because they were looking for hardware, because Squaresoft broke their partnership with Nintendo, and I think they were working on that since like 1994, and it released in 97 in Japan. But I don't remember the exact sequence of events there. Like, you could even find the N64 technical demo for Final Fantasy VII if you look. Katie said the main problem with Bethesda games is that they focus too much on the open world, which you just find boring. Going from point A to point B isn't really fun. I could see that. I think one of the reasons why I liked it in Fallout at the time was because there was a certain sense to not being able to traverse so openly despite it being an open world, because, you know, people would try to shoot at you and whatnot, or like pseudo random events would happen to you on the road and whatnot. And that does become a bit more tedious in games like Oblivion, or can you even say it's open world as Starfield? Probably not. I'm Ron Burgundy. Oh, I think Will had that, didn't he? Let's give this to Carla. Bats does not a good shooter make. 4 seemed really weird. So at least 4, the shooting mechanics were more proper shooting mechanics, whereas in Fallout 3, they were not. I can't speak to New Vegas, so if anybody knows more about that, feel free to let us know. Maybe I should just stick with the normal one. I could do the burgundy helmets or the red one. You know what? Maybe this is fine enough as it is. Oh no, what kind of cloak did I have? Was it just a red? I think it was. Should have tried the white and red one. The white and scarlet. Oh yeah, I guess we could do custard and pink to see how that looks. What does maroon look in this game? New Vegas seemed like the 3D version of old Fallout. 4 seemed like a weird compromise between shooters and old Fallouts. Global liked the traversal in the oldest Scrolls games. Paisan said that the biggest problem with post-Morrowind Bethesda games is that they love to act like the player has tons of choices and role-playing options, when in reality the choices are to be a hero or to be a murder hobo. Or to be a heroic murder hobo, don't forget. Stella says you can accidentally fail the main quest in Morrowind. That's where I guess that's more of a, like an Oblivion joke, but like what, the threads of fate being severed and you need to restart. I bugged the absolute hell out of Skyrim. Not Skyrim, actually Oblivion. You know, I think that kind of looks fine. I think we'll stick with that perhaps. She totally didn't steal that. Wait, who the hell is this? Yenna? Who the hell is Yenna? Oh, that's the little orphan kid that I told to beat it? Why the hell is she in my camp? I was like, what is my cloak? I forgot that I took Shady's.
No one stopped me yet.
Can't do it with this. Good enough, I guess. Right. Okay. Let's leave. Continue our crime spree. And then potentially talk to Jahira.
Have to keep going.
So they want me to rub coins together.
Right tool.
Got it. Heart-shaped rock. Poison spore. Diamond.
Yeah, but I dared you first, so you have to go.
Another opulent chest. I've always wanted a game where they punish you for the evil things that you do in cases like this. Because boy, would I get a lot of punishment for all of my evil deeds. My evil thieves. Mods watching. I don't have an escape route. Let's close the door. Alright, let's read that Mammon coin. Metal Gear Solid 5 did a really good, weird job of open world gaming. The most I've really seen in Metal Gear Solid 5 is Donkey's video on it. This coin reeks of a strong metallic stench, usually indicating an entire hoard of treasured metal. I can't use this. I don't know what it's for. Maybe I should just go down and talk to her and be like, yo, I raided your place. We're kind of gonna unironically try that. Because they told me to come here, but for what reason? What the hell? It didn't let us do anything with that. Did I not choose the proper option? Oh, maybe I needed to go behind the place. She's gonna get me?
My most prospective customer. Welcome back.
Curios don't interest me. I'm interested in the hells themselves. A place called the House of Hope in particular.
Truly. That's remarkable. I like to deal with remarkable people. Very well. You stand before Mammon's picklock, latchkeeper of the 9 hells. My business is not information, nor hellish curios. Not really. I break people into the hells. That's my thing.
Can you get me into the House of Hope?
What a fascinating proposition. Ludicrous, of course, but fascinating nevertheless. Very well. If you wish to die in Avernus, that's your business. Mine is charging you for it. Of course, such a task will require quite the substantial donation to Lord Mammon's coffers.
Such a task would be tantamount to suicide. Do not even entertain it.
I'm a skilled thief. Give me a free passage, and I'll bring you back a souvenir. We'll have that price, or I'll have you. That's a steep sum. I need some time to mull this over. Let's say I'll bring you back a souvenir. Guide me, Shady. Oh, we made it. Okay, hopefully. Oh, yeah, we made it. Okay.
You put me in a difficult position, mortal. You are almost certain to fail. Almost. And so, there is a chance you might succeed. Fine. I'd like to be able to carry all of my precious stock without the need of a team of oxen. There are gauntlets of hill giant strength within the House of Hope. Free passage, and you fetch them for me. Deal?
Damn, that sounds nice to have myself. Alright, so Stella said, what was that voice? So, you know that dream visitor lady? Yeah, that wasn't so much a dream visitor lady as it was a dream visitor tentacly. Just a tadpole right now? No, that one's an adult mind flayer, isn't it? Let's do this.
Allow me to outline how this is going to work. First, you were never here. We never spoke.
Never where.
Second, you will perform the rites yourself. I want absolute deniability. Here's the grimoire and necessary components. Oh, take this key, too. It unlocks the ritual room upstairs. There's a blood circle already drawn. Don't ask whose blood.
Along with the grimoire and components, Helsik hands you a note containing precise instructions for performing the ritual.
Finally, you were never here. That is of utmost import to remember. Now be gone!
Read this. To open the portal, you must place the ritual items in their proper places on the blood star. Place the skull on the star point near the altar, the coin of mammon on the next point to the right. Counting clockwise, skip a point and place the diamond on the next one. Incense on the point that follows the diamond. Finally, place the infernal marble in the center of the star. Bound in imp skin is a grimoire. That which smells but cannot sniff. The owner of this grimoire asserts that it's for scholarly and recreational purposes only. As a mere dealer in antiques, I disbelieve in the very existence of infernal transplanar travel. I mean, Raphael definitely knows what the hell we're up to. Oh, we're too heavy. Alright. Carla, you get to wear all this stuff.
I strongly suggest that you reconsider this course of action. Whatever you expect to gain from the Hells is not worth the risk of traveling there uninvited.
Yeah, but I could get a of giant strength, and a gauntlet of hill giant strength. What level am I? 10. Speaking of which, oh, but I still have 2 of these. Okay. Maybe I should save this and just use potions instead. Guys are praying for me. The only reason why the Mind Flayer doesn't want me to do this is because he doesn't want to lose his puppets. I don't really expect this to end well at all. but it doesn't mean it won't be fun to try. The one nearest the altar? Oh, so this one's the altar?
Come on!
Can't move it. Let's give this thing to her so I can read it in her inventory.
Never a dull moment.
I've not heard about that news, Meow Laser. What happened? Skull on the star point near the altar. Coin of Mammon on the next point to the right. Counting clockwise, skip a point, and then place the diamond on the next. Then place the incense on the point that follows the diamond. Incense. Incense. Then the infernal marble in the center of the star. Well, here goes nothing. All right, Mao, you have a good night. Thanks for joining us.
Devil's offer, but there is no reason to provoke him by invading his home.
Shut up, guy. Horrors and fierce challenges await the unprepared in hell. Are you sure you wish to proceed? Is your party truly ready? I'm just screwing around. I don't really intend to do this. Oh, but we can leave. Okay. Sort of. We can't fast travel, though. Pillar of Souls. Pillar of Souls. Pillar of Souls.
The Emperor is... You came. Such a shame. Curiosity killed all the cats. It won't be so kind to you.
As the woman speaks, you hear a distant rattle of chains, and she winces in pain.
The jailer will hear us. I shouldn't be talking to you. I must go. It's not kind to me.
The figure flickers and starts to dim from view, but you sense she could be convinced to return.
Don't go. Who are you?
The figure shimmers brightly. Your words seem to have piqued her curiosity.
Who am I? Oh, it's my favorite question. I scream it into the dark while I sleep, and whisper it to my memories when I wake. I'm the thing that kills you, and the only reason you're alive. Made by a promise, undone by the truth. A handshake, a hug, the first beat of a newborn's heart. I am hope. What little is left of her. A guttering candle in a universe of night.
Raphael's driven her mad. Poor soul.
I'm not much of a friend to anyone anymore. But I could use a friend myself. Do you want a friend to guide you through this madhouse? I hear the jailer. It hears me. It'll call Raphael, make every question count. Make some of them count twice.
Who is your jailer?
The many eyes, the stare of pain, the ray of death. Keep it away. Keep it away. Don't waste any more words, or we'll both be sorry. The house is home to many things. Most will kill you, one can save you. The hammer that breaks the chains, you must steal it.
You hear a sound like the rattle of a chain, and an agonizing scream in your head as hope flickers from view momentarily.
Shh. Quiet. There it goes. Everyone here is mad. Even you, especially me. And that makes them dangerous, but it also makes them stupid. I'll make you seem as ruined as the rest of the people here. A simple glamour to make you a terrible wretch.
She got us.
Now whisper your questions, little wretch. But really quiet and very clever. Concentrate.
Formulate your questions using as few words as possible. Focus on speaking as quietly and calmly as possible. Prepare to speak in your finest stage whisper. Make your words soft as the assassin's footfall. Speak quietly and with reserve. We'll do the monk one, because this doesn't require rolling. Insight. Oh, I got to roll. We're not gonna make it, guys. This is guaranteed. Okay.
Remember, quiet as a mouse.
Where's the Orphic hammer? Or what danger should I prepare for? Maybe that's the better question. Yeah, what danger should I prepare for?
Can the fly prepare for the spider? Can the soup prepare for the spoon? You're dead, dead, dead! All of them. The traps and the monsters and the humongous balls of fire.
I can't leave. Where's the Orphic hammer?
The same place you'll find your sorry little soul when Raphael rips it out. Discovered an ancient Gith prince in need of a savior? The Orphic hammer is the perfect tool for breaking all infernal chains. In the archive, down the corridor, past the debtor. Oh, the debtors. They won't like you. But I like you. I know I do. I think I do. I hope I do. I just need to ask one question, and I'll know for sure.
What is it?
Can you save me? Please, 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 please.
If I can, I will. What needs to be done? No, I don't have time for this. Feels very dangerous to enter into any pact with anything in here. But I also don't want to piss her off and alert everybody. If I can, I will. What needs to be done? No, I feel like I have to say no. I'm just gonna go with that.
I brought you hope. You brought despair. You will burn. Burn. Burn.
The rattle of chains echoes louder from unseen places, and without a scream or a sigh, hope disappears.
There goes nothing.
Indebted disguise. You appear as yet another debtor trapped within the contractual hell of Raphael's House of Hope. Alright, Karlach, we gotta be quiet.
Gods, I can't believe I'm doing this. We're gonna get out of here, right?
Of course, we just need to get the hammer and go. Only one way to find out. Only one way to find out.
Ugh. Let's just find that fucking hammer and get out of here fast. On the bright side, my engine finally feels normal. Like it isn't about to explode. I gotta admit, that's pretty nice. Let's find that hammer and get out of here before I get used to feeling like I might live.
Shady.
The House of Hope. Raphael's abode. Only this time he hasn't invited us to his table.
Wheel.
All the tumble-down opulence of a withering upper city manor. Raphael's house may be posh, but it's seen better days.
Alright. So let's save it in a new slot here. Actually, you know, I'm fine saving it here before I started stealing everything from that house. Helper, these are people? They might be people, but I can't just go into seeming contracts with demons or the hellbound willy-nilly. And I take wording and contracts extremely seriously, especially when dealing with the Infernal. I went to the House of Hope, met a girl named Hope, and was like, screw you, I'm not helping with your devil problem. No, that's not true. What I am going to do is try to help regardless, but not, commit myself to it. It's also not my fault she's here. Alright, so anyway, why the hell did I even go this way? This is not really what my objective was, because I feel like trying to help Orpheus is just not going to end well, because essentially, the Mind Flayer has his thumb over an explosive device called the Tadpole in my head, and he could detonate that whenever he wants. Although he has no idea what's going on in hell, which is kind of interesting. So maybe I'd be able to use the environment of hell to my advantage. Maybe that suppresses the tadpoles? And then I could break Orpheus free without dying? That might be something worth considering. But I mean, we were also told by the narrator that Orpheus wouldn't help us, but I'm just kind of curious regardless, because I don't know, I guess in the grandest scheme of things it seems better potentially for the world, or at least for the Gith, that the rightful prince and heir gets released and they get out of the thralls of Lich Queen, but I don't know. Couldn't he potentially deal with the Mind Flayers and the Elder Brain? Maybe not. I don't know. When did 1 a.m. happen? Yeah, exactly. So, okay, folks, that'll be it for tonight's episode. We've got potentially a doozy of tomorrow if I do decide to go through with this route. Stumbling in the dark in the blinds here. I am also tempted to go back and try to save lae'zel before doing this stuff and having her in the party. So maybe I'd have her in place of Will or something like that. Because Karlach feels like a necessity. I can't go without Shadowheart. And, yeah. Okay. That'll be it for tonight. I want to thank you all for joining me, as always. I appreciate that. We'll be going live at the normal time of 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. Until then, take care. Stay safe. Last Protagonist out.